sorry, you said Sonya?
Sonya, like Sonja.
S-O-N-J-A, not S-O-N-Y-A.
Yes.
And Sonya, your last name?
Michalski.
Could you spell that for me?
Michalski.
Can I have your email address, please?
It's davidtorresvalentine@gmail.com.
One moment. So that's David, D-A-V-I-D, Torres, T-O-R-R-E-S, Valentine, V-A-L-E-N-T-I-N-E @gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
And Ms. Shawski, how can I assist you?
Yeah, hi. I need to report a false firing and some very serious health code violations for my location. I feel like I was targeted to be fired.
Okay, one moment. In the store, what store is this? What location? Do you have that address?
Yes, I do. It's the 1913 West Berry Street, Fort Worth, Texas 76110 location.
There we go. I found it here.
Yep. I was fired for one write-up, and I was unrightfully fired in the situation. And I want to report it because I feel like I was targeted. And I can explain the situation more about from my side of it because a lot of the info was left out. Essentially, what happened is another coworker was yelling at me and giving me attitude. I was 6 minutes into my shift. I walked to the manager, told him to tell her to back off, and he refused. He was sitting in the office watching YouTube videos, and then it went from me and her arguing to me and her having a whole argument, screaming at each other in front of customers. And it got to a point where I had to walk off the shift because I didn't feel safe. I did not feel like I was welcomed in the environment, and I felt like management was doing nothing to prevent it. I was told 4 days prior that I was getting a raise and a promotion as the head trainer of the drive-through lane, and then I got fired yesterday morning for the whole situation. And I was unfairly fired. That's just it. Like, the woman was yelling at me and telling me to shut up.
Was this another manager telling you that, or just another employee?
It was another employee. She wasn't management. Her name's Joyce. The manager on site was Roberto, and he refused to do anything but sit in the office watching YouTube videos.
Okay, one moment.
I feel like they set me up to fail. Like, how do you tell someone 4 days prior to that they're going to become the head trainer for your location, and then you set them up to be fired? Like, that's just...
And you said her name was, I'm sorry, Joyce?
Yes.
Yes, that is uncommon to get get it promoted and raised and then fired a couple of days later. That is different.
That's why I'm like calling you guys. I feel like I was targeted and unrighteously fired. Also, they have a couple health code violations. The men's bathroom has been out of commission for a week. None of the managers want to do anything to fix the men's toilets. The manager there, Eddie, is refusing to call a plumber. Our IC machine has been down over 2 months. Just to list off the list of problems that this location has. None of the managers trained the staff. I wasn't trained at all. I had to train myself.
Bear with me, I'm typing. Even for the Sonic, I'm just typing all this in.
It's all good. Take your time.
And I'm sorry, what was that manager's name? You said was just the manager's office playing you through?
It was Roberto. He was the manager on shift when it happened. And then the manager that was coming in at 4 was Deborah, and she proceeded to target me through the crew app and basically make it seem like it was my fault, even though 4 days prior she was pushing me to be a trainer. Like, I had been told by the hiring manager that I would be a trainer, and then 4 days later I'm getting fired for this. And this was my first write-up, so I shouldn't have been fired. It seems a bit excessive. Mind you, none of the trainers and none of the managers decided to train me. Like, nobody wanted to train me or teach me anything.
You said when you no longer felt safe, that's when you left the property?
Yes, it was 6 minutes into my shift when I told Roberto either get rid of her or I'm leaving. He didn't want to do anything. He told me to be a mature adult and deal with it, and I told him I did not feel safe because my mental health was already at a level where I could tell that I would have snapped at someone like within 5 seconds. So I just told him, all right, well, if she's not going to leave, I'm leaving. And I proceeded to walk to the front and clock out because at that point, management was not doing anything to protect me as a trainee. Mind you, I was still in my 90-day training period.
Okay. Do you have HR phone number?
No, I don't, and I need it so that I can report this.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Okay, what is it?
That number is
832
814
814
2125.
2125. Got it.
Okay, so we're going to put this in a report, and you definitely can go ahead and contact HR and go from there. But,
Alrighty.
all right. Is there anything else I might be able to assist you with?
That was it. I just wanted to make the complaint formal about the bad management there and the fact that they set me up to fail as a trainee.
Yes, I have all that inside the notes here.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'll go ahead and call corporate.
Good luck.
Yeah, the HR department.